It's a beautiful day to be beautiful, which you are. People often ask me, are you the goat because you sit on rocks? Or do you sit on rocks because you're the goat? And I respond, I alone am the enlightened one, and I don't know how the rest of the speech goes. The point is, on my way here I saw this gentleman. He was a bit shorter than me, and he was at the beginning walking ahead of me. I overtook him, and later he ran ahead. I think he was trying to catch the train or something, so he was running late perhaps. But it wasn't only because of his stature that I was ahead of him, and he ran, and I still got ahead of him once again later on. But it was because of something else that I noticed. Even when he was running, even when he was walking, all of his steps were little. It is not an insult or to demean him or his stature. It's got nothing to do with it. Because people may say, oh, well, you're tall or whatever. No. I was taking, when we were walking next to each other pretty much, I was listening to my footsteps. Bum, 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 bum. And I was listening to his. Da, 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 da. They carried less weight. They were faster. He was on his phone. I was using this, but I'm not listening to anything. I was using it because I've got a perforated eardrum from Muay Thai, and to reduce kind of the noise that I have in my ear, I carry this so I'm less exposed to noise as I'm recovering my tissue. Anyway, besides the point. He was on his phone watching some I don't know what it was, but it seemed like brain rot, so I would hear you know, and in the midst of all this, I was seeing the way that he stepped and the way that he ran. And when I saw him running and getting ahead of me, I thought, you're not actually running, you're not actually making progress. You're just telling yourself that you are, and you're still spending energy, and you're not getting to where you want to get to. Now, I'm kind of beating around the bush to get to the story, but I want to get the metaphor kind of in place. Those little steps that he was taking, yes, he's making progress, yes, he is advancing. Will he get to his train, to your goals, by the time that it comes, or will you miss it? It's all fun and games to say steady pace wins the race, to say just don't give up, just persist and get there. But if you really wanted to accomplish something, if you really wanted to achieve the goal that you dream of achieving, when you think to yourself, don't give up, you should not be taking baby steps. Don't give up means give it everything that you have. You are not going to stop doing this, so give it all of your might. Give it all of the fire you have within, all of your passion and desire. Don't take baby steps. With baby steps, when you could take giant steps instead, leaps. I hate talking about things that I'm not perfect at, right? I have a long way to go. I have my own shortcomings. I don't mean to say these words to anybody listening or my younger self or whomever in a way to make you upset about yourself. And if I have come that way, then if I came across that way, I apologize. But you could say that it's because it's frustrating. As I say these words, I say them about myself too. And out of self-love, I expect and I desire better for myself. But we don't want to try hard for our own sake. We get more involved and frustrated often at times for the decisions of other people that we care about, like, oh, I wish I could take their pain away. Oh, why do they have to go through that? Oh, come on, do this differently, otherwise you're going to suffer. But we never take a second to reflect and realize that in our own life there are many things that are yet to be resolved. There are many things that we could improve. and we don't love ourselves truly, and a lot of the times we're taking little steps, and this is a micro form of not actually respecting yourself, not actually thinking, you know what, I'm worth more than this, I'm going to go at it. Recently, I'm only speaking about this because recently I am a bit better, but yes, I've been taking more risks, more approach. I've decided to be more bold, to be more brave, to be more consistent, and to say no to myself on my weak moments. Oh, perhaps I'll just watch this one more episode. No. Perhaps I will eat this food. No. There are things that I want to do. Are there not? Is it not the case for you as well? We can have treats. We can have escapes. We can have moments of relaxation. But if there's something you want to get to, this should be plenty rewarding. And the more we do it, the more we realize that we want to do it. This is why we chose to have this big vision of ours. Success, by the way, don't be deceived, is not about anything that's pushed forth by another person. It is not about money. It is not about fame. It may very well be for you, but it isn't, normally speaking. It is not the things that I seek. It is not the things that a person of spiritual traits seeks. And if you're not spiritual, you wouldn't have listened this far. But you have things in your heart and soul that scream to you, and I hope for you to make more self-loving decisions. That I hope for you to make bigger leaps into the things that you are meant to be doing, into the light and gift that you're meant to expose of yourself upon the world. And I'm sitting here, let me change this, on top of this mountain, seeing this beautiful view, this beautiful ocean, right? The sun's just hiding behind the clouds. But yeah, it's beautiful, I know, but none of this is as beautiful as the thing and the light that you have within. And imagine if you could shed your light upon the world just like the way that the sun sheds the light upon us every single day. If you could go into every interaction and say and grant to the people a moment of love and freedom. If you could grant them the higher version of yourself that you could. If you could look into people's eyes truly and look and pierce through them and say, I hear you, I feel you. You touch somebody, you put their hand on their shoulder, you shake their hand, you embrace them, and you love people truly. You're totally present in the moment. You're totally at it. People can relax in your presence because they feel that you are a person that gets at it. They feel that you are a person that really... it's a marathon life, and you're sprinting all the way because you don't want to stop. It's not about a frantic sprint, a frantic effort where it feels like you're left with no oxygen or air inside of your lungs. No, it is a moment of, I love running, I want to do it. I want to get at it, I want to get to the end goal. I don't have a game plan, I just want to get there. And you have this juvenile kind of passion towards it, but it's always the juvenile kind of mindset that's the heroic one. There is a lot to learn from a child, from observing a child and seeing how unabashed to the expression, the true expression of how they feel, they live out, right? It's truly amazing to sit down and say and think or like observe how a kid has no bias, has no built blocks of opinions. They don't see color, they don't see race, they don't see stupid things that divide us, they don't see stupid reasons that we give ourselves, that I give myself, to stop us from doing something. I want to go outside and play football, but it's raining, son. Yeah, but I want to play football. Isn't there something to learn from that? There's something that they want to do. They're not going to let anything get in the way. There's an experience they want to feel, and it won't be spoiled just because of something that's in the way. In the same way, Be it your musical career, be it your entrepreneur career, be it your, like, whatever, engineering career, whatever. Do the thing that you want to do. Explore the ideas you have inside. And please, upon the world, shed your beautiful light. After all, it is sunny when you smile.